everybody, welcome to Lesser Saints Discord. It's a show that we do every week. 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm Jables. With me as always, Rimshee and Sir's watching.
I don't know if I'm truly here. I'm here in spirit.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, Sad Nugget.
Hey, new followers. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally started sharing the link in Advance to the Rear.
Oh, finally, you say.
I think Rimshee gets a little bit of a pass on this one, because Advance to the Rear failed to share their link anywhere for about a year now.
Yeah. I wonder what changed that.
Me bullying Pav and to start sharing the link.
It was a team effort. Don't take
Yeah,
credit.
don't take full credit, motherfucker.
Us bullying Pav and just sharing the link.
There, much better. And more accurate.
I'd say I've done it more in like private conversation. Nobody's watching. Share the link somewhere. Tweet it. Do something.
Put it on the inside of a urinal.
Yeah, you can print out QR codes real easy. You just start sticker slapping them everywhere.
We should just make a fucking link to pre-made QR code.
And it's just like, what's Advance to the Rear? Don't know? Find out!
Yeah.
Dina's here.
Ouch.
Hey, Dina.
Who shot me?
And, yeah. So, Tolkien. Racist or not?
I don't
say
know,
it
but
doesn't
I've got
matter.
a white privilege card now.
Yeah.
I've also got yours.
Yes.
I gotta send it
Yes,
to you.
do.
It's fucking great.
I mean, like, even if he did have some sort of bits of that mindset, which is probably not unlikely,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing inherently racist about what he wrote.
Yeah. Also,
You gotta
Even
know
if he-
someone, Pav.
let's see. Yeah, so he was born in 1892. I think he gets a little bit of a pass. Just a little.
Fought in the First World War, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, back then it made a little more sense. Not so much pedophilia, but
That was a different. That was the guy that was writing the article, not Tolkien.
oh, we're talking about something else. Well, what, his racism views? Yeah, no, those were standard for the time.
I said,
Not being
if-
racist would have been fucking. Oh, I don't care. Just
That's somebody was writing an article basically saying that while Tolkien himself was not an overt racist like Lovecraft, which Lovecraft was a huge racist.
Was he racist or hilarious?
I mean,
he
mix
named
them
his
both.
cat the N-word.
Yeah.
Definitely
it was
mix,
black.
definitely mix of both.
He named his cat the N-word because it was black.
Yeah.
Like I said, racist or hilarious.
Now, keep in mind, when I say the N-word, he didn't go, come here, N-word, N-word, N-word. He actually went the full hard R.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, like I said, like, the headline of the article is like, like, while he himself was not racist, as far as we could tell, it's like, the his work has like racist overtones. So it's like, what? Because it's about medieval Europe,
Not even.
which was pretty much white.
It's a fantasy
very
world
white.
with a medieval aesthetic. That's different.
Yeah.
When you start having evidence that that Tolkien was trans, or that Tolkien believed in aliens, or some shit like that, sure, then I'll be interested in what you have to say. But man born in the 1800s was racist.
Sir
You
Arthur
don't
Conan
say.
Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of the Sherlock Holmes books, he believed in fairies.
He also had Sherlock Holmes snorting coke all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably because he was. And doing heroin.
All the hard drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes seems like a fun guy to hang out with.
Maybe. Guess
Yeah,
depends on one's
YT
perception of fun.
Y2K, we were just making a point that it doesn't matter because the guy doesn't have a leg to stand on when it comes to any of the accusations that he had.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he was in
because
the-
the guy who wrote this article implying that there might be like racist overtones to Tolkien's work, it's like he's a pedophile apologist.
Now
So,
that doesn't mean he isn't right about this. Let's be clear. It
I
just
said,
means
I don't
he's
think
got
that
some
there's-
fucked up views too. He needs to check his own.
Well, that's the
stance
thing is
before
like
he points out the shit in others.
I don't think that there are racist overtones to the Lord of the
No.
Rings. Like this is basically somebody who got taken in by Prostacia, which is an affiliate of Amazon, doing damage control for their shitty show.
Yeah. Also, I mean, there is racism in the books. Dwarves and elves don't like each other. You can call
I
that
was gonna
racist.
say.
Like,
Well, yeah, but there's precedence
That's
for
not
it.
racist, that's speciesist. Check your facts.
I'm done with this. Dina gifted a tier 1 sub to Biotech Babe. Thank you, Dina.
Bios here, anal.
Marino? I need to.
Yeah,
I agree with Y2K here. The knife-eared bastards need to know their fucking place.
You're just saying that because you're short.
it's so like that's
Still
something
only counts as one!
like they legitimately use like in the first 2 episodes of Rings of Power that have been out so far, like they legitimately use knife ear as an insult to elves,
Oh,
which
really?
has never been a thing in Tolkien's work. Like they
No,
they
that's
took
every
that
other
shit from
work.
Dragon Age, specifically Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what popularized it. So
It's like, why is an insult from a video game being added to Tolkien's? Well, it's not Tolkien's work. Let's just put that out there to
His
begin with.
universe,
This
though.
has nothing to do with anything he wrote. It is entirely a fabrication by the people writing it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Halo show, where the guys came out and like, yeah, we didn't even bother with the games, we just like sort of looked at the aesthetic and thought that was pretty cool. So we made the show.
it's kind of like how
And even
Starship
then,
Troopers.
They were
The
so
guy-
fucking lazy about it.
Starship Troopers is another example. None of the good stuff from the book is in the movie, and it only very loosely follows a somewhat half-assed similar path.
The original Starship Troopers is still a decent movie in its own right, though.
I'm doing my part.
Oh yeah, no. The movie is great.
It's not a great adaptation of the book,
Oh, no,
but it's a great satire.
It's a great movie. It's a horrible adaptation. Absolutely.
It's a great movie with a Starship Trooper skin. Not a... Yeah.
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 Yeah. I said, it seems like the overwhelming consensus so far for Rings of Power, though, the first 2 episodes, is that it's boring as piss and the characters are unlikable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I watched a whole video based just on the costume design of the show, too. A lot of
It's
LARPers are pretty pissed.
Imagine how bad you gotta be as a writer to make Galadriel, who is one of the most beloved characters from the books and from the Peter Jackson trilogy, into an unlikable bitch.
Yeah. Have you watched any of the new Game of Thrones show?
I haven't, but I've heard that it's a lot better, at least by comparison.
I heard the Queen just died and they're fighting over the throne right now.
That was a segue!
No, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're living under a rock, the Queen has passed away.
Wait, what?
And in deference to our UK viewers, the however many there are, and those who are members of the Commonwealth, I will not make my comments on the royal family in general. Just know I'm a filthy, treasonous colonist.
Yeah, we broke away for a reason, so that we don't have to care. Yeah.
Yeah. She was an impressive woman.
Oh yeah, she's got an interesting life story.
Yeah, and we'll stop the analysis there. I'm sorry you're Canadian biotech, babe.
Yeah.
It really is a detriment.
We shouldn't be sorry. She needs to be sorry.
I do.
All Canadians need to apologize.
I do wonder, are they going to change all their money now?
Probably not at first.
Okay. I'm curious how that plays out.
Then again, it's like, would you want to be somebody in the UK that has to open up your fucking billfold? It's like, not Charles! See him fucking staring at you every time you're trying to get your coffee.
Oh, you go to a strip
Just how
club and
much?
you
Just
gotta see his
imagine
face.
how much worse it would be to put those bills in a stripper's G-string.
I was just going there. See his face sticking out of a G-string.
It's just like, it's like, well, my boner's gone.
Yeah. I've always wondered how strip clubs really work in the UK because they still use like pound coin. Does that count? Do you just sort of make
It's
it
like a
sometimes?
slot machine. The girls get good at holding it in. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was
why
gonna.
said
That's
that.
what I was talking about.
And yes, we throw coins at the strippers.
Yeah,
Hey,
making it
there you
hail.
go. You know, there was an effort to try and bring back dollar coins here in the States, but it never went
I'm cool
anywhere.
with it.
I would love to have dollar coins. I just don't want it to be the only form of dollar.
Yeah. There's a vending machine at my work. It takes fives and it drops out dollar coins for your change. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, like the Notice series were like it's still ongoing, but all the presidential dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're made out of the same it's a type of brass alloy. It's the same thing that they made the Sacagaweas out of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually have some in my pocket right now.
But like, I saw like it was a thing from like the Treasury of the United States where they're saying, you know, like they like if they could get it to happen, they know that it'll never happen. But it's like if they could they're saying it's like if we could replace dollar bills with dollar coins, it's like that would save so much money on printing dollar bills every year.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because coins last a hell of a lot longer than bills do.
Yeah.
They do.
And I only have Sacagawea. Dang, I was hoping for a variety this time.
Yeah, coins do last longer, but we're also getting away from paper money too. Most of the world is transitioning to credit.
Yeah.
Well, I said, you know, like the reason why we moved to dollar, like the dollar bill became our standard instead of, you know, like coins, like of other places for their like very small currency, was out of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
And convenience is what's eventually going to kill paper money.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't carry cash anymore. I stopped carrying cash when the pandemic started.
I keep a certain amount of cash on me because sometimes it's just worth it to have $20, $40 on you.
Yeah,
and there are still some places that don't accept debit cards, credit cards, or any sort of digital.
Like if I want really good donuts from like Long's Bakery, which is like just down the road, I need cash for that. But that's a very specific circumstance.
They hook it up a little extra if you pay cash at the taco truck.
Yeah, and I can understand that.
Yeah. I've been trying to transition to like use cash more often. It's also easier to track.
Like I used to carry cash because like when I was working at the gas station, because of the time that I got off, I would often stop in at like Waffle House because there was one on the way home, and I would use the cash to pay and tip.
Hey Larry.
And that was like the main reason I carried it, was for like when I was eating out or like just, you know, having breakfast before I went home to go to sleep.
Larry's here. Hey Larry.
Larry!
Yeah. But I also need cash to like do laundry.
Yeah,
that was the biggest
annoyance. You don't have
annoyance.
a machine.
That was the biggest annoyance at the apartment complex, was having to have coins on hand so that you can do your laundry. They had a washer and dryer in the complex, but it was coin operated.
It's even worse. The washer and dryer in my complex doesn't take coins, but they haven't been keeping up on like fixing them when something goes wrong. So I have to go to a laundromat.
I'd say that's not surprising, but that's the least intelligent statement I can make on that subject.
Yeah. Laundromat isn't far though, so it's not too bad.
So when you move into California,
you could make a more intelligent statement.
Huh? I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll move to California. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go back to Spokompton.
Addie's going to be on her way out there in October.
Oh, yeah, so that's when she's coming out. Cool.
Yeah, when I last talked to her, she said October 1st or 2nd is when she's planning on flying out.
Cool.
So I guess Scup and her got something worked out.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, I know a bit about that too. I just don't know how much should be public.
Why do you think I stopped where I did?
Yeah. All I said is that she is going to be heading out there, and it's going to be towards the start of October. And that's all that's really relevant.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah, last
Larry,
I heard,
that sweet summer child.
last I heard, Scup got her a job as a super spy for the Californian government.
Addie, International Woman of Mystery.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that though?
What?
Addie as a spy, like your classic movie style spy.
What?
I mean, she does know a bit about gadgetry, what with her RC hobby.
Are you sure that's from the hobby? Or is the hobby a cover-up?
I mean, she has left an RC car with me for a while now. I don't know when she's coming back for it. It's just kind of in my closet for right now.
Eh.
I occasionally hear whirring noises, but I just push it off.
Yeah, as long as you don't find it outside of the closet, it should be good.
Yeah.
But we want Addie out of the closet.
Doesn't mean we want the RC cars out of the closet.
What,
Yeah,
they
I can
can't
stay
be
there for now.
Transformers either?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. That's about as far as I'm going with that.
Yeah, I ain't pushing that any further.
Yeah. I think we had a good place to leave that one. And now we will never speak of it again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Precisely.
So you guys want to talk about a building exploding?
Yeah, why not?
So there's been a few building explosions recently.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are... What's your request, Bio? Requests are subject to be denied.
Especially Canadian requests.
Do we even have a Florida Man article queued up?
I don't know.
There's gotta be one.
I mean, there
I could
has to be
find-
at least one.
I could find
Surely.
well, we could find a more up-to-date one. If you want to read this building explosion.
Yeah, go ahead and read that. I'll see what we've got in the queue.
I'll see if there's anything up to date that's wild.
Okay, opening up the link. Coming to us from clickondetroit.com. I just heard a loud boom. Several hurt after building explosion on Detroit's west side. 5 people were transported to the hospital. Detroit. Several people were hurt after a building explosion occurred on Detroit's west side. The incident happened in the area of Schoolcraft and Mansfield Street between Greenfield Road and Southfield Freeway. It's a lot of directions and colors. Anyway. Police told Local 4 that the explosion resulted from a marijuana grow operation. Oops.
Yeah. Before you guys start going to meth lab, I can tell you how that can...
Officials say the people inside the building were allegedly making THC oil when the explosion happened. Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, THC oil is made with Butane. Lots and lots of butane.
Yep. Some neighbors had a front row view of all the action. I just heard a loud boom, said Tay West. I looked out and then I just saw it on fire and a whole bunch of people coming out of it.
Yeah, no, I saw the video. That's how I came across this article. The video's wild. It's just a bunch of people their pants were literally blown off. And there's a dude just walking around with his hands over his nuts. It's like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know for real. Like, I assumed somebody was hurt. A building is on fire and you see people coming out, so you assume that they would be hurt or something. Detroit Fire Chief James Harris says multiple people were hurt when the flames sparked around 7:20 p.m. You can see some of them in the video player above being treated for their injuries right on the spot. We think it may have been an explosion. No, really, you think? Said Harris. 5 people were transported to the hospital. They are temporarily serious right now. I think he meant serious condition, but okay.
No, he meant they're temporarily serious. They're not their jovial selves.
Frank Owens also heard that explosion. He said at first he thought it was the weather. We thought it was lightning and thunder because trees were down on the other lot, said Owens. They messed up a couple of cars. I heard a loud boom. I seen people run out half naked with their clothes off. While the cause of the fire remains under official investigation, preliminary signs point to something going wrong when THC was being extracted from marijuana or vape cartridges. Owens was at least satisfied with just how quickly first responders made it to the scene. They got here quick, real quick, Owens said. We called them. It's bad what happened to them. Bad situation. Local 4 did notice what appeared to be a strong odor of fumes coming from the building. Because of that, fire crews kept pushing Local 4 news crews away from the scene. Yep. And one of the comments, probably butane. You are probably correct, Mickey.
Oh, Larry, my sweet summer child. That's only for some people. Yep. More ads, no music, and still the same types of discrimination.
Yeah. At this rate, it almost may be worth it to go back to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think YouTube recently added a raid feature.
They did.
Dark days, everyone.
Which is kind of one of the main reasons why we were doing Twitch. Because that's a fun feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob, I think they did like a few months ago. Nobody talks about it because YouTube's not really known for their live streaming.
I mean, plenty of people do live stream on YouTube, but...
Oh, yeah. But that's not like the primary thing. Plus, like, finding new people is less difficult. There's a lot more of a streaming culture on Twitch because that's what Twitch does.
Yeah. If things continue on the trajectory that they have, we'll definitely be looking at options.
Yeah. And to be fair, Pav, we don't do the show for money. It's great, but we don't do it for money.
No.
Well,
hell, I don't even remember when the last time I looked at our company, well, quote unquote, company account was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it before, but you know, even if you guys didn't show up, we'd still be here.
Hey, it has money in it again.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
I'm working on it. Anyways, did you find any Florida Man articles?
No, I didn't.
Okay. We've got this one. That's a new one.
Larry, what are you doing?
Larry's doing a Larry.
Who's this?
I received a gift sum from Larry Kubiak. Thank you.
What's
Danya!
Danya received a gift sub. Pear received a gift sub. Katzen received a gifted sub. Yami Jackie
so
received
did
a
Yami.
gifted sub.
Yami! I didn't know you all were here.
I didn't know where Danya was here.
There's people that like to lurk.
Fuckers lurking. Like I don't. Well, goddamn, Larry.
Larry just did some more. Y2K and W, Yttrium Wolf. Bar 2, Sir's watching. Ward off demons. Thank you, Larry.
10 gifted subs this evening. For a grand total of 38 on the channel. Oh shit indeed, Pav. Oh shit indeed.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna read this article. Florida man dressed like Fred Flintstone pulled over in his footmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Pasco County had a modern Stone Age moment back on November 4th when barefoot driver Fred Flintstone got stopped for speeding.
Oh my god, is that a smart car?
According to Pasco County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, a Wesley Chapel man, Don Schwartz, was pulled over for speeding inside a residential complex in the Meadow Bedrock Point subdivision. He was dressed as Fred Flintstone, and his car was transformed into the cartoon's footmobile.
Nice.
Mr. Flintstone was issued a citation for speeding and became unruly and had to be detained, the department joked, adding that the vehicle is now part of the PSO fleet.
Come on.
After further investigation, Mr. Flintstone was issued a notice to appear and released. This was the intelligence-led policing looked. This is what intelligence-led policing looked like in the Stone Age. A very special thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Don and Trina Swartz for being such great sports. Yabba dabba doo.
And then directly below that is a video link of a naked man.
Yeah.
A naked man who was arrested in
It's
Ocala, Florida. Urinated on a deputy's personal vehicle and punched and kicked a separate deputy's patrol car, according to the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
That's a Florida man for you.
Yeah, it's Florida for you.
Here's another one.
Yeah, Larry, we don't try to explain Florida. Florida just is.
Oh, I can explain Florida. Sunshine laws. The police have to release all like interactions to the press.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least if there's a request for the info. Which at this point, Florida newspapers just go, hey, can you fax all that shit over to us today?
I mean, like, Florida is composed of old people, mosquitoes, crazies, snakes, iguanas.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much Florida.
Well, it helps that they have nice weather through most of the year, so you can do more shit throughout most of the year.
Some areas of the state have nice weather. The swampier areas of the state is just like, very sticky.
Pav, what website charged you $200?
Yeah, what did you do?
How many
That
times
does-
did you sub to Belle Delphine?
Yeah. Were you paying for the extra videos as well?
You're alive, Pav. You should know this.
You also have the guest role. You can hop in and explain yourself.
Yeah.
I know, what was it? Ashley May, that cheating site? I know that one went down, but did one replace it?
Probably.
Yeah. Just like, recently I saw somebody in our Discord server, like post. It's like, in some not depressing news, it's like Kiwi Farms got shut down. It's like, they'll be back.
That's like trying to get rid of Pole.
Yeah, just because Cloudfire, I think it's Cloudfire, just because Cloudfire dropped them, they'll find a new host.
Did you sub to some streamer's loot box for their dirty underwear?
I bet it was Hassan Piker.
Not Nuggy Boy.
Yeah, Kiwi Farms will be back, Larry.
Yeah, it's only temporary.
Yeah. As I said, as soon as I saw somebody posting about that, it's just like, yeah. Don't celebrate too early.
Larry, you underestimate.
You thought
the
you got
power
rid of
people
Trump and that didn't work out.
Yeah, Larry, you underestimate the people that contributed to Kiwi Farms and how much they don't want anybody to have any privacy except for themselves. So,
Yeah. Never underestimate internet autism, Larry. Yeah, we covered some Florida, man.
How was it taken out, Larry? You know the people going after them. Who are... what?
spies like he is.
Careful, Larry. Might be divulging too much.
Well, apparently Larry's a glowy.
Yeah. I really hate the term glowy because I know where it came from. It bothers me a little bit.
It does not bother you. Don't lie. You just wish you could say the full phrase.
Mm-mm. No. No, I've moved on past that. I've grown. I've learned.
No, you haven't.
I've changed.
InfoSec.
Yeah, Kiwi Farms will be back.
Yeah, most assuredly.
It won't be called Kiwi Farms, but it'll be the same.
Yeah, Kiwi Farms may be gone, but Kiwi Farms will be back.
Yeah. Because this is how it's going to start. Somebody's going to start putting out information on a Reddit again. That Reddit's going to get banned. Then they're going to try to put it out somewhere else. That'll get banned, and then they're going to create a website, and then a bunch of people are going to flock to that and give out the personal information of all the other people. So I give it about a month at the most.
That's assuming the original Kiwi Farms doesn't return somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there is like people can fuck with them all they want, and to each their own, but it's not going to have a long-term impact.
Yeah.
It's like trying to get rid of 4chan at this point. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
Poll.
They did manage to get
Need
rid
I
of
say
Watch
more?
People Die, though, and Live Leak.
Watch People Die makes sense to be gotten rid of. That's personal. That's personal information potentially being divulged.
Yeah. All right, you want to do this other Florida?
The internet was a wild place, man.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Let me.
What are we doing?
Wait, Miami Herald or cartoonbrew.com?
Cartoonbrew.com. Miami
Well.
Herald was the previous one.
Gotcha.
Is that gonna be you, Jables?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Squeeze.
Florida jail inmates tortured with Zemeckis animation. I disagree.
This is
but
short.
We'll get to that. Yeah. Inmates in a Florida jail are being forced to watch Robert Zemeckis' mocap train wreck Polar Express. I disagree. Over and over again. One inmate is so distressed that he filed a lawsuit claiming that the experience is akin to Chinese water torture. I hear those little kids screaming through my brain all night long. I can hear them, he told CNN. I can close my eyes, but I'm still going to hear them over and over and over. To be fair, the guy killed a woman driving drunk, so Robert Zemeckis' films might be exactly the kind of animation hell he deserves. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
It's
the
been a
animation is wonky as fuck, but I still like the movie.
yeah, I was going to say, it's been a while since I've watched the Polar Express, but there's definitely a fair amount of uncanny valley that comes up in that film.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It is a Christmas tradition in my family to watch it every year.
Same here.
On Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, which is the only time to watch it if you're going to do it.
Yeah. There is absolutely some stuff where you're sitting there going, what the fuck did they do? This is fucking weird.
It's like, what's wrong with your face?
The fucking kid looks like Haley Joel Osment.
God, does anyone even remember him?
Obviously,
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, he was in Tusk. Hey, cats.
Yeah, it's like him and Dakota Fanning. It's like they used to be at everything, and they just kind of disappeared. I mean, I know they're still out there, but
Yeah, well, Haley Joel Osment, he just does like art house type films.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much,
what
he's-
happens with a lot of child actors these days.
Yeah, he's pretty much retired, and he's just like, I don't have to do it. But, you know, I'll do things that I'm like, interested in. And then, I don't know what Dakota Fanning's up to. Yeah, pretty much pulled a Frankie Muniz. It's like, I'm retired. Don't have to do anything I don't want to.
So yeah, so I did my acting, and that was alright. Now it's over.
What Netflix show did she do?
Who did a Netflix show?
Dakota Fanning, I think.
I don't know. I don't watch Netflix shows. I mean, I see a lot of Netflix shows in passing because my dad tends to watch them, but I don't watch any of them.
The Alienist. What the fuck kind of a name is that?
Oh. Never seen it.
Free Psychology? Oh, the Alienist. Sorry, Alienist, not Alienist.
You dyslexic fuck.
No, I'm leaning away from my computer screen. So I couldn't tell that whether it was an L or an I. And it was right next to another L. Wow, Crab's here!
Holy shit, Crab's here.
We thought you were dead. You love me, cats. That's what the L's for.
I'm not seeing two L's in that there, Rimshee.
Oh, it is at two eyes. What the fuck? I think I need to get my eyes checked.
Very possibly.
But instead, I'm gonna continue to think I have perfect sight, which is actually only true in one eye. The other has better than perfect sight, or did last time I checked. But I'm gonna continue to believe that that's still the case, and not do a damn thing about it.
We don't talk about loss here. I see what you're doing in chat. It's getting dark in here. I need to turn my light on.
Yeah, it's getting dark early. It's kind of fucking me up.
Man, I've still
So-
got sunlight.
I do
But I'm
too,
also on
but-
the setting side of the mountain range.
Yeah.
So we don't get morning sun so much. We get afternoon, evening sun.
I'm in a valley, so it's just like super dark mornings, super dark evening.
I'm in a
Fuck.
valley too, but the western range is lower than the eastern range. That's not lost, Larry.
But it's close.
Yeah. Loss is in a square. You have to hit enter and then do the next line.
Oh, it was Twitch chat's fault. Sure, Larry.
You live in Alaska. You either have all the sun or none of the sun.
It's only for certain times of the year.
Shut up.
For long periods of time of the year. Yeah.
I don't like this loss trend in chat.
I didn't like the lost trend when it was happening originally.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start all this.
It's your fucking fault, Jables.
I know.
That and the fact that we're
Always
lazy.
Jable's fault. Yeah. I had to start cutting my calories more. Besides, not losing weight anymore.
Oh. Apparently there's a Florida Man movie coming.
Like, a film dedicated to Florida men, or about a specific Florida man?
Let me check.
I'm not cute.
Love you, cats.
Goodbye, cats.
Be sure to not sink the boat.
Yeah.
You
Or do.
hear me, Captain?
Oops. Yeah, Oh, apparently it already came out. It's just an old article.
Oh.
Or... Oh, never mind. It's supposed to... It's a series, and filming for it began in August of 2021.
Hmm.
Filming for it.
Yeah. So they're
Which
still
means
editing.
it's not out yet.
Yeah, but the filming started in August 2021 and ended in December of 2021. So they did a couple.
So they're
months
in
of film-
post-production right now.
Yeah.
I wonder what a Florida Man the Game Show would look like.
I still want to know what this is about. Does it say what it's about?
The plot is Mike Valentine, a ludicrous ex-cop who has returned to his native state of Florida, is investigating what should be a straightforward case to discover a Philly mobster's runaway girlfriend, but turns out to be a journey into family secrets and a struggle to do the right thing. It's going to be a Netflix show.
Oh. It does not sound anything like I wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's not a Florida Man movie. That's a movie called Florida Man.
Yeah.
Much
And I'm not
disappoint.
recognizing any of the cast.
I'd rather tug my poi poi.
Yeah. Crap, that's nothing. People fight over parking spots all the time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I nearly got in a fight the other day with a guy over a parking spot. He wasn't
Some
there, but I was about ready to kick his ass.
One of those motherfuckers that doesn't know how to park.
I was in. Okay, let me paint the picture. So I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but last weekend my ex was out for a visit, and she brought her kids and her new boyfriend ish type deal, and for whatever reason, they wanted to go to San Francisco. So after having talked him out of a whole different trip to San Francisco, because San Francisco fucking sucks, I give in so that they remember next time we're not going to San Francisco. And yeah, driving was a pain in the ass. It took us a half hour to go a mile and a half.
Ugh. Gross.
And then it took us another half hour to park. And that doesn't even include going up and down looking for a parking spot. That's literally, we found a spot on the 3rd floor on our first pass up the parking garage. It was the entire wait to get into the parking garage.
Man.
And the one parking spot we found was so thin, everyone had to hop out of the vehicle before I pulled in. And then we took my dad's Suburban. So I had to climb over all the chairs to get out the back of the Suburban using the tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go to San Francisco, people. You will regret it.
I see Y2K has a much better premise for that Florida Man movie.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh.
You are not the father! Crocodile breaks down crying as Florida Man dances around the stage in relief.
That sounds like an AI script, and it's so much better than Netflix script. I will say this though, for Netflix TV shows, they did a great job with Arcane. Holy fuck, I enjoy that a lot.
It's like, yeah, more of that.
Things,
it's like more of that. Why
Yeah.
can't you write more of that?
Because they're just throwing money at people and being like, "Hope this is good." They're taking chances with everything.
I would say it's
It's-
mainly because we have a whole generations of writers in Hollywood that have no life experience.
No life experience, no actual writing skill, nothing to pull on for their writing.
Well, it's also because it's on the streaming services. They have the parameters that they have to make the shows are less strict, so they don't have to like cut it down to fit a certain time slot. They don't have to necessarily follow all the guidelines that it would need to be on TV.
Yeah, but you look at you look at the Orville. Season 3 of the Orville was fucking fantastic. And it was not limited by those things you just mentioned, just like these other shows. The key difference is it has good writing. They started with the writing and made the show something worth watching before they filmed the fucking scene.
What I'm saying is Netflix is starting with, that's a premise that could work. Here's money. Have fun, and then just walks away.
And then they publish a shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, Amazon's doing the same thing. But Amazon actually put effort into their fuck up.
Huh.
For those who don't know, I am not about to watch The Rings of Power. It can go fucking die in a fiery Mount Doom.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that is not the mountain that the...
Yeah.
Wait, what? About Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew. Any new flavors?
I mean, Circle K had a new flavor, but it came out earlier. And they had the different Baja versions, but those are going away now.
That's because no one wants to go to Baja, California anymore.
Well, I liked the Baja Gold one.
Because the original Baja Blast is perfect.
So I liked the Baja Gold because it was Mountain Dew. It was like a Mountain Dew pineapple soda, and I like pineapple soda.
Yeah, pineapple soda is pretty good.
I agree.
I tried the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew Pig. It wasn't bad.
That's surprising.
Honestly,
it was basically Mountain Dew with like more of a lime flavor and like a burning sensation afterwards.
Okay.
Not something that I would go out of my way to get again, but it wasn't unpleasant. Yeah, the Circle K exclusive one was the Purple Thunder.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Mountain Dew has store exclusive flavors. Like, whose fucking idea was that?
Yeah, the Purple Thunder is like berry and plum flavored.
Huh.
It's interesting. What I wanted to see them bring back this, like when it starts getting holidays, I wanted them to bring the gingerbread snapped back. Because that was better than it had any right to be. Also, there are Klingons here.
Are there?
Notice. You want to do more Florida Man stuff, or?
I mean,
Yeah,
we
more
can.
Florida man.
Yeah. Oh no, there's this one.
Oh, this should be fun. Alright, I was loading it up.
Alright, give me a moment.
As soon as I open this thing up, it like has a targeted ad towards me. It's just like, Grandma attacked outside store in Indianapolis. It's just like, well, that's sad.
Mine says Grandma attacked outside store in Seattle. Huh.
I knew it! You lied to me!
Ad? Where's the ad?
It's one of those little banner things.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Coming to us from WFLA.com. Pasco County. Newport Richley police find 3 people living in stolen U-Haul van with 35 cats and 2 dogs.
What?
Pasco County, Florida. A man was arrested in Pasco County on Monday after deputies found he was driving a stolen U-Haul rental van carrying 35 cats and 2 dogs. According to an affidavit from the Pasco Sheriff's Office, Stephen Martell, 35, was stopped by deputies after they discovered the U-Haul he was driving was reported stolen out of Newport, New Hampshire. The affidavit said the U-Haul regional manager told deputies Martell had not paid anything for the van since August 5th, exactly 1 month before the arrest. Deputies found that Martell, his wife, and a 72-year-old woman were living in the van with 2 dogs and 35 cats who were living on top of each other, deputies said. They observed up to 8 cats in some of the cages. The van reportedly reeked of urine, and the cats were packed in so tightly that many had yellow-stained fur and open sores from being soaked in urine for an extended amount of time. Oh, man. According to the affidavit, Martell and his wife claimed they were running an animal shelter out of the van called Veterans Pause for Hope. Deputies said they did not seek out permits for this type of business.
No shit.
There were a lot of cats that had white parts of their coats with urine stains, and they had a lot of feces impounded into their coats, said Dr. Tiffany Bogart, a veterinarian at Pasco County Animal Services. Some had ulcers from the urine scalding. Ugh. Pasco County Animal Control recovered the animals from the van and told deputies that they would need veterinary attention due to their living conditions. On Thursday, Animal Control said all the cats were in good health and are under a mandatory 10-day hold because they were involuntarily surrendered. At the end of the hold, the animals could be returned to their owner if law enforcement allows it. Doubt. If not, the county will decide whether to put them up for adoption or work with partner rescuers to find the animals a forever home. Hopefully, we will get custody of these animals, and we already started the process of treating all of their sores and skin conditions, and they're getting antibiotics, Bogart said. What about the dogs?
PETA.
Oh, that's not fun. That's not
PETA
fun
never
at all.
is.
No.
Although you can tell how shitty a group is when PETA's actually agreeing with the larger populace that someone's shitty.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is about to get so much worse.
We don't have to let it go down this dark route.
No, we're in for it now. The affidavit said that the 72-year-old woman was found with large open sores on her legs. Deputies noted that she seemed confused and had difficulty communicating. Emergency room doctors at Morden Plant North Bay Hospital told deputies she likely had a bone infection from the sores and suffered from other ailments as a result of living in the van. Martel claimed to be the acting caretaker for the 72-year-old, while his wife, the recipient of the woman's $900 monthly Social Security check, was reportedly in the hospital for 2 months.
Pretty Florida.
He said he was using the money to care for the victim, the animals, and to keep up the van, on top of his $1,700 monthly check from Veterans Affairs. Deputies said Martel could not explain how the group's money was being allocated. Deputies took Martel to the Pasco County Jail, where he was charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, neglect of an elderly adult, and 35 counts of animal cruelty.
Good.
Believe it. I bet he's schizophrenic or some shit.
This is like... the way it makes it is like they just stole an old lady so that they could get her Social Security check.
Shit like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
They said he wasn't even Florida man. He came there from New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the issue is that Florida man is not a place of birth. Florida man is a disgusting state of mind.
Yeah.
I mean, Florida man tends to be crazy and amusing. This guy's just an asshole. Those poor cats. Also, they never told us what happened to the dogs.
I told you.
I guess the dogs were fine then. But they were
I hope
probably
so.
surrendered as well because he's in fucking jail. Oh hey, this story was reported on my birthday originally.
Oh look, Crab being edgy again. Oh no.
Oh, what's Crab doing?
Oh.
How pedestrian of you, Crab.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
We all know that Epstein's just was just a front man for I'm not even gonna finish that comment. I value my life and I don't want to get Clintoned.
Yeah.
Man. It's been a slow stream today.
Yeah, low energy.
Yeah.
Very low.
Of course, I'm still kind of burned out from all the shit yesterday.
Oh god, yeah, that was fun. And then over here, I'm burnt out because Tuesday we hit 115 degrees and they sent everyone home at 2 o'clock from my job site. Wednesday felt hotter but never reached 115. Yesterday, it again hit 115 and I got sent home from work again at 2:15. And I haven't been able to get to bed at a reasonable time because it's been fucking 70 or low 80 degrees at fucking 11 at night.
You know,
It's been
I've
bad.
been sleeping.
bad.
I haven't been sleeping well all week, and then today a bunch of smoke from a wildfire somewhere nearish by just sort of filled my neighborhood, so I had a bit of a headache all day.
Oh, that's always
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Well, what's funny is I'm an electrician, which has a reputation for being the most prissy and pampered of the trades that normally
150 is
show
too
up to
hot.
construction jobs, and
Yeah.
yet every other trade went home well before we did, except for the general contractor, who told us to go the hell home when it reached 1:15 because they wanted to go home, and we're sitting there going, we've only got an hour left.
Yeah.
Uh.
Crap, we're not getting any northwest rain. I wouldn't be dealing with all the smoke in the air if we were getting fucking rain.
Yep. It's
I
fire
still-
season.
I still remember that midnight noon day. That was cool to have experienced, but at the time that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like we it was so dark at noon that the street lights turned on, or the street lights stayed on because otherwise you couldn't see.
Smoke's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
SmartPig, I said the prissiest of the trades that normally show up to job sites, not necessarily the prissiest overall. If you want to get with that, it's you gotta talk about, yeah, probably the network technicians, but also think about the elevator guys.
All 5 of them for the entire country? Yeah. It's such a sweet gig.
Qualified welders is something that's becoming harder and harder to find. Hey, Larry's back.
Elevator inspectors are fucking the prissiest of the bitches. I will
Found
tell you
Nick.
that.
I didn't know Nick was missing.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about the Newport Richie guy.
Ah.
Oh.
Nick only has one cat, though.
He's not in a U-Haul.
Yeah, he's in a bus.
He's in a custom modified van for that van life.
Yeah, from what he said.
He's
having
gonna start a
pretty good time.
vlog where he talks about his van living, and he's gonna advocate vans for everyone. And
Oh, he's
yeah.
been doing it.
Everyone should get a van, man. No one should
Yeah.
have roots, man.
Well, he's not going that far, but he's really trying to push it on me. It's like, I think you'd love it. It'd be great. I'm like,
I
Yeah,
think
I
that
already
is
tried.
something you'd kind of enjoy for a little bit, but then you'd grow bored of it.
it's something I tried to do when I first went to go work on that pot farm. The plan was work there, get money, go to San Diego, because I had another place set up for us to work and get money down there, and then just sort of zigzag around the country. But then pot farm got raided, and that's just sort of when that happened. I was just like, fuck it, I guess I'm just not supposed to do this.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think you'd enjoy it for a bit, but I think you'd get bored of it eventually.
I think there'd have to be like a point Or I'd have to at least have like a travel schedule or something. Or like I'm
You,
going here.
I don't think you'd be happy with an actual van. You'd have to get like you'd have to buy like an old U-Haul and redo the cargo area of it. Oh, I absolutely think Nick's a good fit for van life.
Yeah, he's loving it. Especially now, he just finished signing some contracts and stuff for like voice work.
Mhm.
And he's going to be a regular on Chilling Tales, and he's going to be also a writer for Chilling Tales.
Nice.
And
Good
so
for him.
He's actually going to have some money coming in while living the van.
Bus life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking to him about it. I was like, yeah, you have a revenue stream that's going to be coming into you now that you can do anywhere. And he's like, well, I mean, you could go do like day labor everywhere. It's like, I don't want to do that because that's such a pain in the
No,
ass.
that's not the same.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
huge difference. You can do day labor anywhere, but you have
you're not
to
getting
actually
shit.
find the place you're gonna be doing that day labor.
Yeah.
You can do voice acting work anywhere. You just need a setup for it and to be able to record and send it off. And that
Which he
you
has.
can literally do anywhere. Theoretically, you could do it while you're driving.
Yeah. Yeah, if he sets it up right.
Yeah.
Or since he's also got a writing gig, he can do that while he drives. Just talk and just have it dictated into a phone or something.
Yeah.
And then go through and edit it.
Yeah, that one's a little less easy, but he could do stream of consciousness stuff with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how. I mean, that's like a first draft sort of thing that he'd essentially have, and then go in and edit it. Yeah.
So technically, for certain jobs, you would need a street address. But it doesn't need to be your primary residence. You could have like, hey, this is my PO box that I have.
Yeah, you just.
I
use a
just
PO
pay.
box.
I just pay
Wow,
for this
you sound
PO box.
terrible.
I just pay for this PO box, and it covers my requirements. We're good.
Drink water,
Or
Puff.
it could be like, hey, this is my friend. This is my friend's address. Have it sent there. I will have him forward it to wherever I need him to.
Oh, most post offices, you don't even need a PO box. You can just have it sent directly to the post office. That's how I got like food stamps and shit when I was living in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have to pay for a PO box,
Yeah.
but you can have mail sent just to a post office if you're not going to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best option is to have a friend who actually has roots, have your mail sent there, and then he can forward it to whatever post office you're closest to, if it's important enough. Or wherever you're gonna be. Like, yeah, in 2-3 days I'll be at this location, so go ahead and send it there.
Yeah, exactly.
Such is the way of the nomad.
Hey, Liz.
Hey,
Liz.
Liz is here.
Liz has started streaming.
Yeah, she has. and they're great.
But
Everybody
she's
go check them out.
streaming. Like I would watch more often. Hey Liz, hop in the waiting room.
Yee.
Yeah, do some promotion.
Yee.
Hop in our waiting room and I'll drag you in to do some promotion. But yeah,
Also,
my
just
biggest
talk to us. The show is going very slow.
that link is usable by anyone, by the way.
Yeah, join the Discord. Hop in the waiting room sometime. Anybody and everybody. Doesn't mean we'll bring you in, but we might.
Yeah, Skull
Yeah.
usually pops in there. Disappointing that
We
he's
did
not here
4
today. But
articles tonight.
Huh?
Huh?
We have more articles.
we've just only done 4. Anyway, yeah, my biggest issue with Liz's streaming is it's usually way later than I'm up. Like she's doing art at midnight my time, or 1, or 2, or 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be around
AM.
for that.
Oh, hey, look. There's a pig.
Not a pig.
Oh, no. Not a pig. Oh, hey, look. There's a pig.
There is a pig.
Oh, yeah, I can hear myself. You might want to...
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
How about now? Can you hear yourself now?
No. We're good.
What I'm working on.
I can still
Okay.
hear him, and that's an issue.
Yeah, that's because I
Yeah.
still had the stream alive.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. You're fine.
Oh, the issue is...
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Real sick burn there, guy.
Oh,
Dick.
yeah, Liz, you're in the wrong waiting room.
Yeah, we don't use that server anymore.
We're in the community.
Well, not for the show anymore. Anyway.
Yeah.
You're in the community? Oh yeah, you did change the name. I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we
Awesome.
didn't change the name. We just switched the server that we host from.
It's in the chat, Liz.
Oh, yeah, that's
The
true.
link is
Liz,
up above, Liz.
Liz
Yeah.
didn't start off in the community.
Yeah, the Lesser Saints Discord is still there. It's just that it's mainly for just gathering materials and shit.
Yeah, behind the scenes stuff. We should really shrink it down.
Yeah. Hang out
There
in
she
the
is.
community instead. That's where everybody is.
And it's a Liz.
I feel like Pop had a thought, but then it died.
He said there's a Liz, because Liz is here.
Yes. I'm also keeping a comment to myself.
You got a lot of
That's-
those.
Uh-huh.
Very good at it either.
Welcome!
Hey, how's it going?
I need to turn you up.
Don't try and turn her on.
Oh, why not?
Splitting headache.
'Cause we really don't need to be dealing with that right now, dude.
I don't need another Squigum situation.
I don't know that situation. Please update me.
How do you
I'm
wait?
not
No,
here.
you know this situation. We're not
Not
talking
gonna-
about that on stream.
I do not know this situation.
It
Not
was an
here.
event. It was an event in a voice chat where he hopped in
An event he
in the
calls
middle of actions involving another person.
it. Mhm.
Oh. Can I get details?
Yes, later.
Cool. Because, you know how little I actually pay attention to what happens to people in that community anymore.
Oh, this was
That was
4 or
years
5
ago.
years
Years
ago.
ago.
This was
You know
so
how
long
little
ago.
I paid attention. You know how little I paid
I mean,
attention
there was a
even 4 or 5 years
time.
ago.
I mean, there was a time. You just weren't in voice chats very often.
I,
So, yeah,
I
like,
still didn't
sir.
really pay attention.
Hey!
What?
Shut up! We
Okay.
brought Liz here for a reason.
Yeah, you guys have your own
Arisen?
show.
Arisen?
Okay. Hi, Liz.
I
How
can
you
fuck
doing?
up my speech sometimes too.
That's Pav's job, though.
Liz, are you here?
I am here.
Hooray!
I'm busy stuffing my face with tofu. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's fine.
Other than the fact that
Pav,
it's
don't
tofu.
you do it.
Food is good.
Food is good. I used to. Okay, never mind.
Yes,
Pretzels
it's,
are bread.
It's our understanding through Pav here that you do's the streamings.
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit. Super late at night.
Yeah. Everybody go follow
Yeah.
Art by LizLiz.
Agreed.
Appreciate it.
Here, I'll post her stream.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
late at
you do
night
that.
portion is the only portion that's hard on me. Otherwise, I'd be watching more often.
I'll throw her thing into cross promote.
The fuck just fell out of my humidor?
Oh,
Drugs.
Spider.
a spider?
I mean,
Spider.
No,
I'm
no,
just
not a
Is it an
spider,
empty
not a
humidor?
lighter. Huh?
is it an empty humidor?
No, it's got cigars in it. I'm just like trying to put away other cigars that
Uh-huh.
didn't get smoked yesterday when I was at my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
It was a spider.
Yeah, that's what I
Told you
heard.
it was a spider.
Not a piter.
Everybody's a feminist until there's a spider around.
Everyone thinks
What?
it's a spider. They're wrong, but whatever. I'm not gonna fucking fight it.
There's a cop.
You're not gonna fight it because you know you're right.
No,
Or
because I
wrong,
don't
or
actually care
words.
enough. It was a it was a specific cigar that fell out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is
I
the
know.
cigar also
One
a
of those
spider?
Cigars.
It's not a doobie.
Never said doobie.
That's an interesting way to say spider.
I was just gonna be blunt about it.
Yes, very clever.
Pig, don't you guys have a show you're supposed to start?
Oh, look at
We
6.
do.
Oh, look at 6. Am I hosting tonight?
Yes, you're hosting tonight. You're hosting tonight because well, we all know what happened last time that I hosted.
We do?
We do?
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
That's not what we want right now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
We
technically-
want to be. Okay, we want the screw up. Okay. I understand.
No, we don't want the screw up. I just don't want to host tonight. I'm sober, okay? And I have to be sober because I have blood work to do tomorrow.
Ooh.
Fun.
Yeah, fun indeed.
But yes, please leave so we can end this torment.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's so fun.
I have a splitting fucking headache.
All right.
Yeah. And I just...
And I haven't been sleeping very much sleeping.
I've
I'm
only gotten
drained.
5 hours of sleep this week total. I don't want to hear it. Later.
My.
Well, I got less sleep than you. I'm worse. Yeah, fuck off. I'm still having a rough time.
I'll sound like a miserable bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are.
Yeah.
yes, yesterday was dog shit for me.
Yeah, I've been dealing with excessive heat for like 3 days straight.
Yeah.
I was plastered, blackout, drunk, walking around South Seattle, lost completely for a couple hours on Monday.
Look, you can't keep blaming Jables for that.
I didn't blame Jables. I said I was. Never mind. I
It's
didn't even say
literally-
Jables' name.
Where you were was literally right down the street from where you need to go.
I was blackout drunk. I was doing circles around neighborhoods that I didn't recognize.
Yeah.
You were passed out on your floor.
Somebody wasn't using the buddy system.
Well, we used the buddy system to get me home.
Yeah, I got him home, so I did my job. And then I proceeded to walk around South Seattle for like 2 hours for no reason. It's a great time.
Anyways.
It was a journey of adventure. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We need to end the stream.
I
Yeah.
am starting it.
Hurry the fuck up!
Calm the fuck down.
Calm your
I
tits.
don't want to.
Jables needs ibuprofen.
Yeah, I'm fresh out. I might have some, but I have to go search.
I need to take a fucking nap.
Hi, dog.
I blame the fucking heat.
I don't blame you for blaming. Alright, they're live now.
So yeah, we'll think of a name for this, whatever this was later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Later, everyone. Low effort
Bye.
stream.
Right.
Thanks for all the subs, Larry.